Ladies and gentlemen, Illinois. Businesses want to come to Illinois because of Chicago. It's a business hub. The politicians here say, let's tax the hell out of them. Indiana, Wisconsin, Iowa tell those same businesses, we will tax you less. Our politicians say, you're not Chicago. Those other states then say, 10 years will save you $1 billion. Bears, 100 million, 10 million, 1 million, 100,000. It all depends on the size of the business, right? So they leave, they don't come here. Then you've got the businesses that are here, when their contracts are up, politicians want to raise taxes, so they leave. Our politicians chase away opportunity. Those same politicians then pass legislation to defund the police. Those same politicians then pass legislation to release violent criminals back out onto the street. Those same politicians, either through legislation or executive order, they tell people who don't even belong in the country, come to Illinois. Free food, free housing, free health care, free education, but it's not free. It comes from tax dollars. So they chase opportunity away. They look at these bills and say, yes, diversity, inclusion, equity, die. We are going to create a whole new set of diverse problems. We're going to include the whole population in on it, and we're going to make sure everyone's equally screwed. We have politicians who read the Safety Act, and they thought it was a good idea. We have politicians who read the Safety Act, and they knew it would be bad for the public, but they weren't afraid of the public. They were afraid of the people in the back room with the smoke who came up with the funding and who probably had the attorneys to create the legislation. They're afraid of those people. Then you had politicians who didn't even read the bill, so you've got stupid, evil, lazy, stupid, and evil. No fear. Criminals aren't afraid of the public, politicians aren't afraid of the public. In no way, shape, or form am I advocating for violence. But here's a problem. I've heard grown men in the last 10 years, more and more of it, grown men profess their inability to be dangerous. I could never harm anybody. They profess, they say this like it's a badge of honor. It's not. Every man should be capable of protecting or willing to protect. Be capable of being dangerous. I'm not advocating for violence. What I'm advocating for is for the men to be willing. Announcing that you're harmless is the equivalent of slapping a gun-free zone sign on a building. The bad guys see it, and they know people are defenseless. The men in this country, maybe we should become or give the appearance that we're unpredictable. We might do something, we might not, but at least make the criminals and the politicians, I guess criminals, at least make them think twice. Talk to you guys later.